White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders slammed special counsel Robert Mueller and his investigation for undermining U.S. Russian relations, but claimed President Trump nixed his meeting with Vladimir Putin over Ukraine. She made the notable attack on the special counsel amid speculation that the president pulled out of his planned meeting with Putin in part due to blowback from the stunning guilty plea by his former lawyer Michael Cohen to an additional charge. Trump announced that the meeting was off just an hour after he said Thursday it was a good time to meet with Putin at the G20 summit in Argentina. Sanders made the accusation against federal investigators in a statement in following reports that Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said Putin and Trump would have an informal conversation while they are both in Argentina. The Russian witch hunt hoax, which is hopefully now nearing an end, is doing very well. Unfortunately, it probably does undermine our relationship with Russia. However, the reason for our cancelled meeting is Ukraine. Hopefully, that will be resolved soon, so that productive conversations can begin, Sanders said. Witch hunt is the term the president routinely uses to denigrate Mueller's investigation into Russia's role in the 2016 campaign and whether or not there was coordination with Trump's campaign, which the president has repeatedly denied. Sanders doubled down on the White House assertion it was Russia's seizure of 3 Ukrainian vessels, which provoked international outrage, and not the bad optics of Trump meeting with the Russian president in the wake of Cohen's guilty plea. The president faced blowback after his one-on-one meeting with Putin in Helsinki this past summer, where he declined to forcefully confront the leader and even explained Putin's denial of hacking the U.S. elections.A. White House official confirmed there will be no pull-aside State Department term for informal, unscheduled talks between world leaders that can happen at summits between Trump and Putin. Both men were in the same room for the family photo, the time when all the G20 leaders gather on stage for a group picture. Trump walked by Putin in order to get to his spot, but did not shake his hand or otherwise interact with him. Trump stood between French President Emmanuel Macron and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe for the event. After Trump unexpectedly nixed the Putin meeting on Thursday, Peskov told reporters the Kremlin had not yet received direct confirmation from the White House about it. If this is indeed the case, the president will have a couple of additional hours in his schedule for useful meetings on the sidelines of the summit, Peskov quipped in reference to Putin. Sanders told reporters en route to Buenos Aires that the two sides had exchanged phone calls, but her language didn't reveal whether they had in fact connected. Peskov, as a senior aide to Putin, features in the stunning government information that accompanied Cohen's guilty plea Thursday. It described Cohen's efforts to contact a Russian official, known to be Peskov, about a Trump Tower project in Moscow even as Trump plowed through the presidential primary process. Cohen falsely told Congress he did not recall any contacts by me with a person identified as Russian official 1. However, the information cites a May 2016 email where former Trump business partner Felix Sater said that Russia official 1 wanted to invite him to a St. Petersburg business forum and introduce him to the president of Russia or another top official.